Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this out and score. So I've been, first I'm gonna score. I'm gonna score the tabs first. I kind of forgot where I was. Okay. And then I'm going to score around here. And again, the little smaller ruler will be much helpful. And now I'm going to cut. I'm looking at the other template and it looks like a lot less cutting too. Even though this template looked easier, once you make your template, I'm referring to this one. This is the same exact form. Once you make your template, you're gonna make a master template. And that master template is the one that you're just gonna use to trace. And I will show you methods on how to trace. The most difficult part about that is tracing the score lines. So I'm going to show you a couple tricks using tracing paper and stuff like that. Almost done. At the next stage of the project, I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. You're going to basically make multiples of one template. You're going to get faster at it. It seems like it's a slow process, but, and it is, it's time consuming. But you'll get faster at it. But I will recommend to not make something too complicated where it's taking in 3 hours to make one template. Okay, so this guy will fold up. It's funny because it's such a big piece of paper and such a small little thing. I'm gonna bend my tabs in. And basically you're just gonna take one by one by one. And then this last one is gonna be tricky because you have to get this guy in and this guy down at the same time. But there's the pyramid right there. Now notice all my drawing lines on there. So what I would do is just get a big, after I scored and folded clearly, you're just gonna get a big eraser and you would erase that whole thing out. I'm just doing it really quickly. And be careful too, because if you erase and you press down too hard, you could rip it off an area that was scored, and then you're gonna hate yourself because it took so long to get to this part anyway. So really, like, take your time. I do like this little pencil eraser because you can get a little more specific with it. But of course, you'll clean it up a little better than I did. And if you don't press as hard with the pencil, the H4 pencil, the erasing won't take long at all. Now, in terms of gluing it up, I had this for my previous video. What you're gonna do is you can get some Q-tips, squeeze a little bit of Eileen's glue on there, and oops, I almost forgot to do it. Get little pieces of tape ready. So you can just pick them up and glue away. Some people like to mass produce this part of the process. If you have to make like 50 of these. So they'll just do the template drawings and do this and that and the other thing. I just recommend to make sure your template is perfect before you start to mass produce. Don't think too far ahead. There's one. This one's gonna be kind of tricky. It's two. I can always go back and tape more if I have to. So this one, I'm gonna try to bend this out a little bit. So when I push it down, it kind of like leans into it. And this one, I'm gonna try to bend in a little bit. So when I do pull it in, it kind of meets up. All right, so there's where you can think ahead. Sorry, I keep forgetting that my camera window is there. Okay. All right, got myself a pyramid. And with these forms, I'm going to show you how to invent some stuff down the road. Quick little invention. Hey, we got ourselves another form, I know, but that is for another day. All right, once this dries, about 5-10 minutes, I will take the tape off. I think pretty good to go. I think I'm going to just do a couple more spots. Other than that, I will see you next video.